You can change the crowd better, nigga.
Great to have you with us at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia. This is the Conference USA opener for both of these teams. It's the Missouri State Bears and the Liberty Flames. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with the Liberty head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Bears kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Flames offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And we take a look at a guy who didn't burn up the recruiting rankings, but man, is he being productive. Wasn't highly touted in high school, but man, did he get the attention of the coaches in camp and won the starting job.
Nigga played one kickoff return and he's already yellow. The fuck are we doing?
Snags it and he's open.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
And the Flames can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And there was no... The go just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Here's how the career starts. His first carry. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Black 14.
Now on the option. Now the pitch. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they're trying to catch the defense napping there. Sneak the running back out of the backfield, see if the defense's eyes are maybe in the wrong place, but a great job. Everybody staying home and then making a nice tackle.
Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away and you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They bring him down, the option 1-2 perfection, and it will move the chains. And the Flames pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Going to try to get it himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Now, he does a really good job with that mesh point. The mesh point is when he sticks it in the running back's belly. When he pulls it, he gets downhill quick to chew up some quick yards. Nice play early in this football game.
Unloads quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
You've got to be excited if you're a fan of this team. What you've seen on this opening drive, they look locked in, all 11 guys on the same page. This has been a beautiful opening drive. Really nice tempo, phenomenal execution, whether it's been running or throwing like you saw right there. And here they are now, down in close to the red zone, but the head coach is loving what he's seeing out of his team early.
He's going for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Flames.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bears offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely working.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Fires downfield. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Bears in the hurry-up.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more, but no question they have got to tackle better on the back end.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Caught in the backfield, it's Myers. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was...
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
They The offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Looking for a man. It's Locklear. He's got his man. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Defense looks like they're coming. Running inside. It's Green. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. Goes out of bounds at the 44, but sets his team up with a terrific return. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. Both teams scored on their first possessions, but now a chance to send a message that field goals aren't going to win this game. Touchdowns will. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Great job of contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic, and that's exactly what happened.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. Hauls it in. He gets it into enemy territory, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be fourth down. He wants to change this route. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. The Flames will hustle to the line. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody
finding some room. Touchdown, Flame. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And he added the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Bear offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical out front in their trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play. Get rid of that thing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Bears will call on their punt team. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Dumps it off in the flats. And good coverage by the defense. It's a short game.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Crosses the 30. At the 40, there he goes. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
Bingo, Ruben, bingo, Ruben.
Looking for space, it's Coleman. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
This offense is trying to build on this lead right now, playing with tons of confidence. What a nice job there. Pass protection, quarterback doing a really great job, seeing the defense, reading the coverage, and being on the same page as his intended target. It's a big pickup for the offense, and here they go. They're trying to score more points.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down.
Bling, bling, bling.
On the option. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. Off to the right, to the right. Running inside the 20. Takes it in. Touchdown, Bears.
And that is a defensive lineman's dream. Ball on the ground, pick it up, make some moves, take it all the way to the house. Palmer, I did think he was going to run out of oxygen.
Yeah, David, I don't know if that guy's ever run that far in his life. They're going to have to get him some oxygen on the sideline soon because he's got to go back on the field right away.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. He now has 62 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback's throwing away from Heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll ride Davis here. Maybe some room here. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Ocean from the wideout. From the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Flames moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Coleman open on the right. Across the 25, he's got room. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Grabbed over the middle, it's Person. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The Flames line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Coleman. Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Liberty.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the UNLV Rebels taking on the Memphis Tigers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to max.
Ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
I'm talking ball magnet. Pause. Like, what the fuck is that?
The RPO, it's complete. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. Off play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Green. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Locklear. Under fire. Snagged out of the air. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Man, do you love wide receivers that are willing to go over the middle to do the dirty work. You're going to get hit anyways. That's what coaches say all the time. You're going to take the lick. You might as well catch the football. Nice job maintaining the football through contact.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. Tripped up for the tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Robinson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires to the tight end. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. To the air, it's Henderson. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. David, you're the analyst. I'll defer to you, but it was as if he saw cover 1 and says, I'm attacking downfield.
I like that. You should always defer to me in all situations, but exactly right. See the safety. Now I know the outside third of the field is mine. It's a one-on-one matchup with the corner. I like my guy. He likes him for a reason because he just made a big play for him.
Right down the middle. Finds his man. It's Jackson. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. On On the move, it's Coleman. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Makes one man miss.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Finds us back in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Calls his own number. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down.
Man, listen, we know this QB wants to take off. 4th down, go time, got to make a play. Defense locked in, dialed in, got to him, got him on the ground, didn't let him get to the sticks.
Unloads it left. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Robinson. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. So 1st down will... The final period. He's got it on the right. Oh, what a move to get room. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. 1st down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Here's the pressure, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Locklear. Using the quick game. Here's a little room there. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this 3rd down.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The head coach told us he was going to be aggressive. He has a lot of confidence in his running game, and he showed it there on that 4th and 2.
And I like that mentality. That's the mentality I'm going to develop.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Missouri State. After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie. They're going to run it. He's not going to make it in as this defense comes up with the stop on the 2-point conversion to hold on to their lead. And he'll bring it back. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. The run inside. It's Udo. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Keep it on the ground. Maybe a crease. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And the Flames with the 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Got enough for the 1st. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Touchdown, Flames! This crowd so literally loving it as he rolled into the end zone. The Flames answer and regain the lead.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Fires on the move. That's reeled in. It's Miller. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains. They've got to keep their foot on the gas. They've got to take some shots, work the middle of the field, but make some big plays down a couple possessions.
And the Bears want to pick up the tempo.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football, and sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Bears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Locklear. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! And the comeback is on. The Bears have the answer.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with a win.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. Using his legs, it's Coleman. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Flames come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Baylor Bears call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. There's a crease. Touchdown, Flames. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. The Flames answer and regain the lead.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Locklear. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. I know you want to take what the defense gives you, but at this point you have to push the ball downfield a little more. Going to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his big tight end. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
2nd down, he'll throw it. The short hands, it's Green. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. To throw, it's Locklear. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Defense playing a bail technique. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against